What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down how to run a fade route versus off coverage, or even in some cases zone coverage. So we're going to be talking about some of the specific things that you can do to get this DB to turn his hips, to get him to sit on the inside move, and then actually beat him back out to the outside. So I hope this video gives you guys some value and teaches you a few different things. But also, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you need to get stronger, you need to be able to block better, you need to get more explosive with your hips, you need to be able to drop in and out of breaks explosive, and you need to be faster off the line, check out that very first link in the description for a 2-month wide receiver gym training bundle. So what it'll be is it'll be 8 weeks of workouts specifically for wide receivers to improve on the field aspects of their game. So we're doing specific exercise to improve your explosiveness, power, grip strength, all the above. So check out that very first link in the description, fellas. If you guys want to improve those specific accesses or aspects of your game, check out that very first link in the description. Like I said, let's get started. So first things first here, when we got this situation with a DB and I got to run a fade route, I can't be wasting too much time right here, right? I got to get up into the route, and also depending on the coverage, depending on the play, the type of release that I take or how I might come off the ball might be a little bit different. Let's watch Think full speed one more time, then we'll break it down. So he comes off here, gives this vertical set to the inside, slips to that blind spot, and is able to get just enough separation to give himself an opportunity to go up and make this play. Obviously a hell of a play. Obviously a hell of a play on the ball. He got a safety coming over the top, so the quarterback can't lead him downfield. So this is honestly where the ball has to be and where I have to make this play. So now let's talk about this. So when a DB is in off coverage like this, the number one thing when you got to run a fade, or any route for that matter, is you want to step on his toes. You want to close the distance. You want to close this cushion right here, because this cushion gives him more space to react and allows him more time to react. So you want to close this cushion the best you can and really push vertical to attack him. You don't want to just run around it, because then he's going to get hands and force you to the sideline. And obviously in this case, you maybe don't want to take an inside release, because he could just get hands, force you to the inside, and it's real tough to restack, especially when we have a safety over the top like that. So this is really all I can do. I want to make sure that I close the distance with him. I want to be fast, and you see how he gives that move to the inside. They call this a vertical set, right? So a vertical set is, a lot of people think of it almost like a rocker step. I wouldn't think of it as a rocker step, because it's more of just one step to the inside. It's like just a hard move, right? I have my guys do this, and we'll maybe work it off of like our second inside step, third inside step, just to get used to really just throwing off of one step and giving that head and shoulder fake to the inside. Now, what's the reason we do this? What do you think we're trying to get the DB to sit on? We're trying to get him to sit on a slant. We're trying to get him to sit on a dig. We're trying to get him to sit on a post, whatever it is, something inside, because if I could get him to shift his weight to this left foot and just to pause, then I could actually slip back to the outside. And that's exactly what Mooney does right here. There's a perfect example of closing the distance, head and shoulder fake to the inside, and you see this forces a speed turn. So now Mooney can do whatever he wants from this case right now. Mooney could literally come through here and just run a stop route, and this DB has no idea where he is. Imagine if Mooney just pop this thing off right now and just drop his hips and just turn around, he would have at least 5 yards of separation. He could break this thing off and run an out route if his split was cut down. He could run a comeback route and the ball could be out on time. But again, we go with the fade. But those are the things that can build off of this fade. So anytime we're running a fade route against off man or zone coverage like this, or off coverage or zone coverage, or they're bailing, they're not trying to get hands and jam, I want to close the distance and throw that vertical set, because that vertical set gets him to sit down, and that forces that speed turn, and then I can create a little bit of separation. If there's no safety over the top, this is a wide open play, probably a touchdown. Safety over the top, we got to put this thing on him and let my guy go make a play. It's a great example by Mooney of what to do when you run a fade against off coverage. You got to make sure that you close the distance, give that vertical set to the inside, then do the best you can to slip to that blind spot, because when you slip to that blind spot, that sets up other routes. If you're backside on a play and you get this coverage, you should be working this type of a move, because if you're running a fade, your backside, your job is to run him off. I want to make him feel that speed. I want to make him feel that move, so when I actually have to run an out route, a comeback route, or a stop route, and the ball's coming to me, I make it look the exact same, and then I can get separation because he's felt that before and he's over anxious. That's how you guys structure that plan in your head. That's how you guys can structure what you do on the field. Let's watch the thing again, full speed one more time. Great job closing the distance, giving that head fake, and then bursting back up to the outside and making this play on the ball. It's a great overall route there by Mooney. All right, guys, we want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to leave those in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And again, fellas, 2-month wide receiver gym training program. All the specific things that you guys can do to improve your on-field performance, but in the gym for the wide receiver position, not just exercises you go look up on YouTube. These are specific things with specific reasons behind each exercise as to why it can make you better. Check out that very first link in the description. Hope you can check it out. I'll see you guys next time.